Leos, welcome to my channel and welcome back to my returning subscribers. Let's see what the next 7 days has in store for you. I've been missing you guys. It feels like it's been forever, and it technically has, but I'm gonna get back into posting and making sure that I'm consistent for you guys, okay? But let's go ahead and get into the reading. The first card I do have is the Hermit card. So right off the bat, coming into this time frame, you want to spend more time to yourself, or you could be put in a position to where you are being in a space of reflection. Maybe you are finding yourself, or not maybe, a lot of you are actually finding yourself in a space of contemplation on what your next move is going to be. You could be also just really wanting to confront aspects of yourself that you've been ignoring, like your feelings, especially in connection to certain events that have happened throughout this year and up until this point. But not only that too, if you're dealing with a romantic interest, you guys not being on the best of terms could be putting you in a reflective state as well, making you question, where is this relationship going? What do you want to ultimately happen with this relationship? What does your partner want? I also have these Six of Swords. Yeah, so I'm hearing peace of mind. Both of these cards are two cards that symbolize peace of mind. Okay, this feels like Mercury-like energy, both of these cards together. Also, too, you could be finally deciding to make that move, like relocate, move to a different state, move to a different place. You could even be at peace finally, where at one point you may have been very anxious, very like weighed down when it comes to your emotions. I also have the Queen of Swords. So yeah, in the next 7 days too, you could realize that you have someone around you who's not all the way honest, especially via having a conversation with them. You could realize that they're not being all the way upfront, that their motives may not be all the way clear, or their intentions. You could even catch a friend, you could catch a lover in some sort of lie here, or just them not being all the way upfront about certain things. Like, this could be information that comes out that you just weren't aware of, if not like a blatant lie. I'm getting strong Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy with that. But anywho, I also see you guys cutting communication with a love interest where you feel like they're wasting your time. You could be realizing that someone is purposely leading you astray, leading you on, and making it seem like they're, you know, in this connection for the long haul, but really and truly they're not being upfront about what their true intentions are or where exactly they are trying to go with this. I also see you trying to go back to the drawing board when it comes to a business or a creative endeavor, creative idea, something that you want to create outside of the, you know, outside of like a 9-to-5 or like a job, right? This feels like you're going back to the drawing board. Maybe you have an existing business and you realize that you haven't been maximizing your business to its full potential. So you're going back to the drawing board and seeing where maybe you were making certain mistakes. This could also be before you even start a business, you start to realize that maybe you need to plan for this or plan for that. Okay, let's keep going. The next 7 days. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords and the Magician card. So definitely taking some time out for yourself. I just keep getting that strongly. You could be feeling like you just need to replenish your energy, and you slightly could feel drained because other people are emotionally dumping on you. You could be overworked at work, or you just have a lot on your mind. Be careful of not getting enough sleep as well, staying up all times in the night and then not like getting that proper or the adequate amount of rest. Okay. You could also have some really powerful dreams during this time frame. But I also have the Magician card and the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you could manifest some sort of like change, swift change around a relationship in your life, a financial situation I'm even getting. Some of you are going to be purposely putting yourself out there in ways that you haven't before, maybe because it's the end of the year and you feel inspired. You could be finding yourself manifesting things with the quickness just by you putting yourself out there. So perfect time for you to apply for jobs, perfect time for you to have clear communication. I also have the Six of Wands in reverse in the Chariot. Ooh, okay, so you could have somebody who's very jealous of your performance in the workplace, and they could be trying to come at you. They could be trying to diminish your work. Okay, especially with the Chariot and the Six of Wands right next to each other. It feels like somebody doesn't want you to outshine them or do better than them. This could be a Cancer. Okay, doesn't have to necessarily be, but you could have some very jealous coworkers that you need to stay clear of. I also see somebody who's very upset that you're not giving them the time of day anymore. They realize that you've moved on, but in you moving on, it's like now they know they don't have access to you, so now they feel even more of a way about that. Okay. Also during this time frame, you want to be cautious of spending recklessly or spending mindlessly. Okay. Be aware of how finances are going out. Also how your energy is being spent and what it's being spent on. Let's pull some more cards. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What may happen over the next 7 days for them? So we have detach. So you're going to find yourself getting further and further and further away from wanting to, like I said, be associated with a particular person. You could even find yourself detaching in the workplace. I just keep getting this strong sense that my Leos, you're like sick and tired of work, or you're sick and tired of something that's been in your aura or in your energy for way too long. So you're going to be finding yourself detaching more and more and more as you begin to not resonate with certain things as much. And it's 333 here, which is like super crazy. But let's continue. We also have dedicated effort. So again, as you detach from someone, they're going to try to pull you back in, suck you back into their grace. You could be realizing that this person is the type to swoop in the second that you get your mojo back or you're in a different space, and they see that. You could also find yourself just wanting to be dedicated to your goals again. If you've gotten sidetracked or you've gotten discouraged, there's going to be just this overwhelming feeling of, no, I need to get back into what matters to me. And I have just breathed. So yeah, you could slightly feel like I was saying earlier with the Hermit and the Four of Swords, that you just need space to yourself. This is a perfect time for you guys to be going into meditation or breath work. All right, what's the advice for Leos? What is the advice for Leos for the next 7 days? So we have coming together. And we have helpless and hopeless. Okay. So the advice here, there's definitely a need for you to make sure that you're not letting a romantic situation be the root of you feeling helpless or hopeless, or feeling like you've lost yourself, or allowing yourself to lose yourself in a particular relationship is something that you want to stay clear of. Also understand that everything is happening the way that it's supposed to. Step back and be in a space of observing. And this to me is again given that hermit energy. Maybe you need to be in a space of introspection so that you can make sense of what relationships are worth being taken into 2023 and what's meant to be left behind. And Spirit wants you to see your situation as not a helpless situation or a hopeless situation, but an opportunity for you to elevate, an opportunity for you to go outside of your comfort zone, especially if things do feel like it's not necessarily fruitful, like you're not in a fruitful relationship, or you're not at a job where you feel like you're making the money you want to make. Now is an opportunity for you to look at those areas in your life and look at what you can change in your actions to shift that. But this is what I see. I hope that this was helpful. If it was, thumbs up the video, subscribe, and I will see you later.